The Nonkululeko I read about in chapter 1, 2, who was so reserved, who was feeling rejected, who was so just to herself. And now she's celebrating, she's seeing this vision. The young Nonkululeko, do you think she would believe, seeing you now that you have written a book, you're an author, and you have managed to achieve so much?
Sure. Don't remind me of her. No, that Nonkululeko didn't know who she was. She really believed that she would amount to nothing in life. And of course, when you believe those things, you're going to fall pregnant at 17. And then this is the end of my life. I mean, it's like my life has ended. Needless to say that ended up being the catalyst that really transformed my life. But it's just, the issue of rejection is actually strange because you believe these things that you are rejected. I had this difficult relationship with my mom.
Yeah. And
I just, believed that she didn't love me and all of that. And I was afraid of her. But when you reflect later, you realize that she had genuine concerns about this quiet child. My older siblings are all outgoing. So here comes Nonkululeko that she's terrified. What's going to happen to this child? But then, unfortunately, those seeds of rejection are born, and you grow up thinking, believing all these things about yourself. But of course, rejection, you can turn it around as I did.
Your background from secondary school, even primary school, how you were bullied, and you had to take a stand and say, that is not going to happen again. Just explain to us how the bullying, the perception of rejection contributed to then you falling pregnant at 17, you getting married at 17, and the pressure that you felt at the time. Did you feel this is it? Because you had dreams before you fell pregnant. So when it happened, did you feel, my goodness, is this the end? Or is it still possible for me to achieve this vision that I have?
No, when I fell pregnant, it was like the end. It's just that I had such strong parents, who just supported me through that pregnancy. And I think with their strong support, then because then my dad says, what do you want to do with your life? You've rejected being a doctor, whatever. And okay, go and work at that panel beating shop as we are figuring this thing out. And that was the saving grace.
Yeah.
But it was that getting married and suddenly becoming a leader in my family household with myself and Tina and my ex, and finding myself a leader, that the light was starting to shine through the darkness. That yeah, but until I had those experiences where I was bullied by my white managers and I was able to stand up to them, that's when then I realized I am not this thing that I always believed I was.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. So, do you think it was, you refer to it as a saving grace when you were sent to the panel beating to work? Were you working as a bookkeeper then?
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Is that where you fell in love with chartered accounting?
Yes. That's why, remember growing up in these black communities, I didn't even know there was such a profession when I was trying to figure out, until I was there at the panel beating shop and introduced to accounting, and then auditors would come and audit the books. And in fact, this auditing firm is actually black. Then I learned about Professor Nkuhlu. That's when then I fell in love with chartered accountancy.